Shalom. I want to begin a lesson off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double blessings and honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Tonight's lesson is going to be titled Peaceful Protests. And the reason why I'm titling it that is because of I was watching the RT news earlier today, and I wish I could pull this up, or the videos or the clips that it was using, but they were talking about the riots and whatnot that have been going on in LA, New York, and other parts of the United States. And basically, when you're looking at all the mainstream media, they're showing or portraying the things that's going on in the streets as if they're peaceful. And it's the complete opposite. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all some clips and some footage of that. And Lord willing, to be an edifying lesson to those out there listening and watching. You know, just trying to do my part, like other brothers, keep you all updated in the news and what's going on. This has been going on for like the past, basically since like this whole weekend. But it's been escalating day by day, man. So I'm going to go ahead and get that. I just want to declare Copyright Act of 1976, fair use. This is not for any type of monetary gain, any other stuff, or any of the videos that I play here. I'm not making any money off of this video. This is simply for edification purposes and to educate those out there who are listening or watching this video. So without further ado, we can go ahead and get into it. I want to play this first clip. Like the brother, I believe is the brother. Yeah, it's the brother. I'm on the Lord. He said, Northern Kingdom gets it first, and Jake gets it worse from a video I was watching today of his lesson. Because all of these people out here that are protesting, the majority are Northern Kingdom, Issacharites, amongst other nations, because the deportation in these cities and the states across the United States, man. The majority of them are over there in California. You know, it's a good amount in Texas as well, up there in New York, so places like that. Let me see. Yeah, this is the first. Well, not this one, but the clip I'm going to play after that.
Russia has...
They said this is the first time conversation that I had before it's going into a fire with too much was closed. They said,
hey, what happened to you, bro?
They hit me with a rubber bullet, bro.
They shot you in the head?
They said at least
You
one
alright?
person injured. Protesters got them on the immigration officer targeting people in Home Depot. They are fucking this shit up. The same following raids across Los Angeles on Friday night to arrest 44 people on suspicion of immigration violations and another on suspicion of, I think it said battery. Yep. This is the first video I seen earlier today. And I was looking at it, I was like, is this LA? Because I wasn't, like, let's say the key on what was going on. I could just tell, and then I seen Alameda, and I was like, oh yeah, that is LA. I said, damn, this looks like a movie. It didn't look real at first. I was like, damn, this is like almost like a movie. know? We've been telling you things like this are going to happen. And even this. Is this look peaceful to you? They shooting stuff. It's not peaceful. It says the United States government birth of the Civil War. And remember, man, these things are in the scriptures. That's why it's not a surprise to us.
Part of LA.
Oh yeah, this is the video that they played on RT News of one of the reporters, and just watch what happens to her.
Part of LA.
You just shut the fuck up. You okay?
Part of LA.
She was in that clip for the RT News talking about how it's peaceful protesting, but she got shot. I seen this in this world, this man, cars on fire and all this kind of stuff. And it's real out there. And this is little. This isn't nothing compared to what's going to happen to Jacob Trump. This is just the tip of the iceberg, really.
You can't give that. You can't call an ambulance.
There's no ambulance to be had.
Right there.
You guys created.
Right there.
What happened?
There's an ambulance.
Emergency response.
You shot her in the head. You can't. And they want to leave her here.
Hey, be a good citizen and take her to
No, you should. Don't you supposed to here to protect and serve? Aren't you here to protect and serve? Aren't you here to protect and serve?
You did that, so
You're
you
gonna
fucking take care of it.
And he said that he don't even want to deal with these people.
The longer you stay here, the longer it's going to take for
That's what he said.
No, that's such a lie. Get a damn ambulance here. No, you shot her in the head with a rubber bullet.
Back off.
No, we're trying to get you to just make a fucking phone call.
I remember when stuff like this was going on when I was a kid. Michael Brown was
It's a light post, okay?
What are you looking for?
Don't make her fall asleep.
It's like around, I want to say like late July, August or something like that. That he got killed by the police. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I do want to get this real quick. Let's see, in the GMT, let's see the second address, 15, or first address, second address 16, probably. I might be able to even look this up because it speaks on Civil War, man. The book I see. Oh, it might be this. Isaiah 19. I do want to get this first, actually. This is going to be the first precept I pulled out. It's 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 1. The day of the Lord, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Now, I'm not saying that just because of these things that's going on right now, that Yahweh Shai is coming back tomorrow or today. I'm not saying that. I'm just bringing that out because, like I said, they're saying it's peaceful protest, and clearly it's not. They're trying to play this situation down or make it seem like it's not as big of a problem as it is. Yet Donald Trump is continuing to deploy Marines on the streets of LA and National Guard members. So that's how you know it's serious. Like I was trying to say during that one video, they said on the reports from the news I was watching that this is the first time that the that the United States president either had to deploy either Marines or National Guard. It might have been Marines on the streets like this without like going to the government for approval or something like that since 1962, man. So that's how you know that this is that this was and is a serious matter. All right, and it says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief, right? You are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. So the Lord has blessed us with the abilities to see these things that are taking place on the earth and not live in a spirit to where we are blind or in darkness or ignorant to what is going on. And we're able to discern it. And when we see stuff like this happen, we say, well, hey, we already told y'all that these types of things was going to go on. So it's no surprise to us that it's happening right now. Man, I could have sworn it was in, I can try and see again, but I could have sworn that this was in, Salaki for this. I could have sworn that it was in 2nd Ezra chapter 16. Let me make sure. I could even get this though, because this goes into it as well. This goes into it as well though too, because this is spiritual Sodom and Egypt. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 1 in the GNT, and the title being God will punish Egypt. This is a message about Egypt. The Lord Yahweh is coming to Egypt, riding swiftly on a cloud, right, which is a chariot. The Egyptian idols tremble before him, and the people of Egypt lose their courage. Yahweh says, I will stir up civil war in Egypt and turn brother against brother and neighbor against neighbor. It's all division in the United States right now. And even just throughout Edom, it's division, man. And it's getting hard for them to hide that the division and the corruptness of their kingdom is the day by day is getting harder to hide that, man. They're getting exposed. And they can't keep it together. Rival cities will fight each other, and rival kings will struggle for power. I'm going to frustrate the plans of the Egyptians and destroy their moral. And hey, you look at this country lives by no morals at all. They will ask their idols to help them, and they will go and consult mediums and ask the spirits of the dead for advice, right? People praying to their ancestors and whatnot. People literally do that, man. I got it. One of my worldly friends, which he was making a joke about it, but people actually do this. He talking about something. I was on the toilet and it was so bad I was praying to my grandmama. But people actually legit do that and think that it's beneficial. And then, when things go bad, or things are going bad, they call on the name of Jesus or they pray to God and all these other things. Or when things are going good, right? And the brothers, we were just talking about that at camp yesterday, about false idols and these false gods. It says, I will hand the Egyptians over to a tyrant, to a cruel king who will rule them, right? I, Yahweh Almighty, have spoken. And that cruel king right now being Donald Nero Trump. So I do want to go back and see real quick, because I definitely, well, I'm not gonna put no money on it, but I could have sworn that I seen it talk about civil war in the 2nd Ezra. But I could be wrong though. It could be Matthew 24. But I want to get this though. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. And that's what we're seeing right now, man. Like I said, all of these things that's going on can be answered through the scriptures. For there shall be sedition among men. And sedition means revolting, rebellion, right? Revolution. There shall be sedition among men and invading one another. And also Shabbat Shalom, man. Shabbat Shalom. It's the Sabbath. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So once it starts to get worse and worse, like I said, this is just the tip of the iceberg. This isn't nothing, man. There's going to be instances where people are going to literally try to overthrow the government or local governments. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Okay. Let's get that. And in the GNT, since I already got it pulled up. The world and the people in it are doomed. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 14. The world and the people in it are doomed. This is what the Lord is saying through Ezra, man. The war that will bring their destruction is very near. Nations will arm themselves and fight against other nations. We're seeing that all throughout the world. But my point is in verse 16. There will be great political turmoil with one group trying to overpower another and gain control while ignoring the legitimate government. There will no longer be free access to the cities because the struggle for power will bring destruction, terror, and total confusion wherever people live. So like we said, man, these things have been known. This isn't anything new. Nah, yeah, and the war shall be. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Maybe it's in Matthew 24. No, but I can't get this too though, because this is still talking about, damn, he just tried to take his head off. All right, let's get this. Matthew 24 and verse 4. Many men claiming to speak for me will come and say, I'm Hamashiach, and they will fool many people. And Hamashiach means anointed one in the Hebrew. You are going to hear the noise of battles close by and the news of battles far away. And that's what we're hearing right now, but do not be troubled. That's why we're in a calm spirit right now, because, I'm going to say that. Ultimately, we know that this is the Lord's doing, and his judgment. He barehanded that. This is the Lord's doing, and his judgment to this wicked world, this wicked kingdom. And it's well deserved. If you will go ahead and read Revelation 19, it's righteous judgment. It's well deserved. It's past due. The Lord has even had mercy on the wicked. That was just a terrible throw. And he has let them get away with a lot of stuff for a long time. But now, when it's time for their judgment or their punishment, now the Lord is merciless. Now he's wrong. Now they don't deserve it. Now they didn't do nothing too bad. No. Now they done forgot, right? They got amnesia. They don't remember what happened. Oh, that wasn't us. That was our ancestors. Okay. Such things must happen, but they do not mean that the end has come, right? Countries will fight each other. Kingdoms will attack one another. There will be famines and earthquakes everywhere. All these things are like the first pains of childbirth, right? And then in the KJV it says, all of these things are the beginning of sorrows. Then you will be arrested and handed over to be punished and be put to death. Everyone will hate you because of me. And that's what happening to Jake right now. Like the elder brother said, man, this is the beginning of Jacob's trouble. Northern Kingdom gets it first. Southern Kingdom gets it worse. Okay? And I myself happen to be a part of that Southern Kingdom part. So they're gonna start trying to delete us off, right? It's Jacob's trouble, man. We're gonna be in trouble. And the men of the Lord gonna have protection. Lord willing, we be at that number, more so than the 2/3. But they're gonna our enemies, the Edomites, are going to seek to destroy us, man. And there's gonna be warring. There's gonna be race wars, civil wars, rioting, all of that stuff, man. All those things you see in the movies, that wasn't just a movie. That's showing you how it's gonna be. But it's gonna be worse than that. Many will give up their faith at that time. They will betray one another and hate one another. Okay? So, once again, division, man. Division. So, yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and stop it there. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to those out there listening and watching. Like we said, man, hey, you're going to see how much those Edomites like you. You're going to see how much. And there's even reports saying that this was staged, false flag, psyop, whatever, man. Whatever it was, just know that prophecy in Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7 is starting to come to pass, man. I'm gonna end it off with this, though. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So this devil, Esau Edom, is coming down because he knows that his kingdom is ending and he has a very short time left in rulership. So just keep that in mind. So with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double blessings and honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And until next time, I say Shalom, Israel. Shalom. And as always, we one day closer to the kingdom, man. Shalom.